welcome back to Builds Not Projects. This week we're back on the trike. We're gonna go ahead and finish getting it assembled, and then we're also gonna have a new build announcement at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that. Sorry there was so much downtime in between videos this time. I got engaged, and so we've been just taking some time away from YouTube to kind of focus on our own stuff, and we're back to hitting it hard now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on getting this headlight mounted. This is just kind of a cheap LED Amazon special. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this horn and then try to put this somewhere in here, and then I will probably end up building a aluminum surround as well, just so it kind of matches everything else that I've done. So let's get started. So I got the headlight mounted. Not the most beautiful weld there. Still definitely need practice on aluminum, but it'll hold good enough for a light. And actually, I mean, it'll hold just fine. It just doesn't look the prettiest, but It should work there. It's all wired in. So I may end up building a surround around this later on, but I'm not too sure that I want to yet. Haven't quite decided. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should I build one? Should I not? If I did, I'd try to kind of make it match the rest of the aluminum panels everywhere. So we're going to see if this headlight works now. I just dumped some gas in it. This will be the first time starting it back up after getting it all painted and everything. So might take a little bit of pulling to get it to start, but we'll get her fired up and see if the light works. Well, for some reason the light isn't working. I'll have to double check those wires, make sure that they actually run where I thought they did, and then we'll go from there. So I just traced wires. I had it plugged in the wrong connector. We'll fire this thing up, try it again, and see if it works. Well, the light works. Call that a win. Seems to actually shine pretty good. Not like this thing's gonna probably be getting driven at night very often, anyways. But it kind of ties the look together, and it'd be kind of a nice option if we ever needed the light to have it. So it's not on a switch or anything yet. I may end up running it to a switch, but haven't quite decided yet. So for now, it's just on all the time. Alright, so the trike is finally all put back together, minus like 2 rivets and some gas in the tank and bleeding rear brakes. Other than that, it's finally back together, so we're going to be getting started on a new build here soon. We're going to go ahead and talk about that here in just a second, but love the way this thing turned out. It looks really good outside in the sun. First time we've had it out here, so we're going to go ahead and talk about the new stuff now. So we went and bought the cheapest motorcycle we could find on Facebook Marketplace, and it kind of shows this thing with these nasty chopper bars and been laid down, so it's kind of all mangled up, and the motor doesn't run because, as you can tell, the wiring is just a hacked up mess as parts of it fall off. You know, this thing's a high quality machine. But hopefully we can get this motor to run after fixing up some wiring stuff. Get this bad boy to run, slap it in a lawnmower. You know, new build, gonna put this motor in a lawnmower. Not quite sure which direction we're going with it yet. Probably gonna have some sort of suspension on it because, as we figured out with the trike, no suspension kind of sucks. Really beats you up, but should be enough motor. This is a 80 something, early 80s, I believe, Yamaha 550 Maxim. Makes like 54-ish horsepower, so should be decent for a lawnmower build. It's got inline 4, all the gears. You know, this thing should be pretty fun. So, you know, I don't know what else I got to say about it. It kind of explains itself. So we just dug out this old Montgomery Ward industrial mower. It was a one that my grandpa had back in the day for parts or whatnot, and I drug it out of his house probably 10 years ago because I was going to do something with it, never did, so now's the time. We're going to be slapping that street bike motor in this thing. It'll probably have full suspension and everything front and back. Should be pretty fun. I think we're going to try rack and pinion steering and all the works on this thing, so we'll see what happens. Alrighty guys, stay tuned for the build series on this guy, as well as the rest of the trike shenanigans. We're gonna be giving her a good send here soon, so make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you already haven't, and stick around for that.